What's up YouTube, it's your boy Joseph and I'm coming at you with a response video this time. And this video is a response to a YouTuber named SaiyanLegend. And 4 months ago he did the Dragon Ball Super vs Dragon Ball GT analysis video. And I just saw it like probably 20 minutes ago. And I'm going to respond to it now. Right now, I'm by no means bashing, downplaying, trying to insult, or do anything negative to SaiyanLegend. I'm just expressing my opinion on his video and clearing up some misconceptions that I believe he has and that a lot of the Dragon Ball community now has. Alright, now let's go. First in the video, the first thing that I saw that wasn't exactly correct was right off the bat. He said that Super Saiyan 3 Vegito is weaker than 10% Beerus. Well, he said 10% to lowball, but I'm gonna say 1% Beerus because that's how he truly feels. From the way he portrayed, from the way he worded his video, it seems as if he actually feels that Super Saiyan 3 Vegito is weaker than 1% Beerus. And I have 3 reasons why this may not be the case, or this isn't the case. Number 1 would be Goku said that fusion wouldn't work on Beerus. He never said which fusion. He didn't say if it was Patora fusion or the fusion dance. But wait, Joe Smooth, Gogeta isn't canon. Yeah, I know Gogeta isn't canon, but Goku knows the fusion dance. He learned it in Otherworld, and he's the one that brought the technique to Earth. If Beerus was willing to wait for him to unlock SSG, Beerus would be willing for him to use the fusion dance with Vegeta, or for him to teach the fusion dance to Vegeta, for them to fusion to Gogeta, power up, whatever. I'm not saying that he did mean Gogeta. We have just as much evidence saying that. What I'm trying to say is that we have just as much evidence saying that Goku meant Gogeta as he did Patora fusion, Vegito. Number 2 is that if he did mean Patora fusion with Vegito, why would he mean Super Saiyan 3? Why would he mean a character that, hypothetically speaking, not hypothetically speaking, that doesn't exist and only exists hypothetically speaking? Super Saiyan 3 Vegito never appeared in the series, and it was left very ambiguous to the fans what Goku said. I believe that if they really want to hammer it home that Beerus was truly stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, don't you think that they would have outright said it? Wouldn't Goku have said something along the lines of, even Patora fusion wouldn't work, even as a fused Super Saiyan 3 warrior, or something along those lines, something to clarify what he meant. 3, the third point I have is, which is probably the most important or relevant point to this specific fusion topic, is Goku guessed. Goku literally only guessed. Remember, Goku cannot sense God Ki yet. Well, he couldn't sense God Ki at this point. He only based it on how he got beaten by Beerus. For all we know, well, for all Goku knows, Beerus could have been like 2 times stronger than him, because we know in Dragon Ball, you only need to be 1.5 times stronger than the character to utterly outclass them. According to Toriyama's scale, Beerus is 1.5 times stronger than Goku. Whis is 1.5 times stronger than Beerus. I'm sorry guys, I'm tired right now. It's like 1:40 a.m. I feel like I just needed to make this response really quickly. Hope this video doesn't stretch out too long. I already forgot what I was just talking about. Oh yeah, how strong. And if you don't want to use the Toriyama scale as exact to say Whis is 1.5 Beerus, we can say that Gohan was officially, well, Super Saiyan 2 is officially a 2 times multiplier. 2 times Super Saiyan 1. Super Saiyan 1 Teen Gohan was weaker than Perfect Cell, even suppressed Perfect Cell. Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan completely outclassed a full power Perfect Cell and managed to defeat Super Perfect Cell. So we know that a less than 2 times multiplier, a less than 2 times power difference can completely annihilate somebody. This is also evident in the Frieza saga a lot, mostly with Vegeta when he was about 24,000, fought Zarbon who was 30,000 and got trashed completely. Same thing when Vegeta got a Zenkai boost that put him above 24,000, let's say in the 30,000 range, got completely trashed by the Ginyu Force, Rikum, who was in the 40,000s. But that's getting off topic. Oh yeah, there's a fourth point I want to address. Why do people always assume that Goku meant 1% Beerus when he said fusion wouldn't work? Don't you think he would have tried to, if he's already guessing that fusion wouldn't work on Beerus, already guessing, don't you think that he would try and guess Beerus's full power? Just a thought. To me, it doesn't make sense why he would think that him getting millions of times stronger would be under 1% Beerus. And this point is hammered in home, especially later on when Rage Vegeta manages to hurt Beerus. Super Saiyan 2 Rage Vegeta, in one incantation of the Battle of the Gods, he was able to draw blood from him, and in the other one, he was able to tank a full punch from Beerus, rebound, and counterattack, and put Beerus on the defensive for a while. Now, Beerus, he said himself, he had to raise his power to 10%, and there's a big misconception going around. I don't know if it's been squashed yet, but I plan to at least clear it up now. A lot of people think that Beerus said 1%. He did not say 1%. He used the word Ichiwari. In Japanese, Ichiwari means 1/10 or 10%. So Beerus did use 10% on Vegeta. Now, according to SaiyanLegend in his video, he said that even 1% Beerus was still stronger than Super Saiyan 2 Rage Vegeta. I disagree with this, because the way he was portraying his points in the video made it seem as if Beerus was using less than 1% against all the Z fighters, including Vegeta. Then, during the last flick, raised his power to 10% just to defeat Vegeta. Now, thinking about Dragon Ball standards, how the characters usually fight and how the story goes, why would a character raise their power level to 10 times just to defeat a warrior that's insignificant to them? I'm basing this on SaiyanLegend's words. He said that Beerus could, at 1%, could still easily defeat Vegeta. That would mean Vegeta is under 1% of Beerus. So why would Beerus raise his power 10 times greater to defeat Vegeta? And we know that being 2 times stronger than the person is already overkill. Or not even 2 times stronger, as with Gohan versus Cell. And this leads into my next point. If Beerus at 10% had to raise his power to 10% to feel comfortable and safely beat Vegeta, this makes it more likely, it makes more sense story-wise that Goku as a Super Saiyan 3 would be between, let's say, 1 to 5% of Beerus. So I'm gonna do some calculations right here, and as SaiyanLegend said, in order to prove which side is stronger, you have to lowball the side you favor with and highball the side that you are against. And by against, I just mean in power. I'm not saying that I don't like Super. I'm not saying that GT is the best series ever and that is better than Super. No, I'm not saying any of that. This is just strictly power. No bias towards which series I like better. Which series... I'm digressing. Let me get into this. So let's lowball and say Goku is 1% of Beerus. Beerus used 1% of his power against Goku. And as I said before, you could be double a person's strength to completely annihilate them. And we know that Beerus completely annihilated Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So let's put Goku at 0.5 Beerus. 0.5, and GT Goku would equal Super Saiyan 3 Z Goku, according to what most fans believe. So let's say this is GT Goku, 0.5 Beerus, right? Times 50, which would be Super Saiyan 1 boost. So 0.5 times 50 is 25. So already Super Saiyan 1 Goku is 25% of Beerus. Super Saiyan 2 is double that, so that'll be 50. 25 times 2 is 50. So Super Saiyan 2 Goku is already half Beerus' strength. Now 50 times, this is 50, he would be 50% of Beerus. Now 50 times 4, which is Super Saiyan 3's boost multiplier, is 200. So Goku's 200% of Beerus, aka 2 times Beerus. Now Super Saiyan 4 is at least 10 times that. Now I actually have proof that Super Saiyan 4 is a greater multiplier than that, but like he said, lowball it. So 200 times 10 is 2000. 2000% stronger than Beerus, aka 20 times Beerus. That's his baby Saga Goku. Not even later on where he gets massive gains in power. But I'm using SaiyanLegend's words here. By the way, again, I'm saying I'm not trying to insult him. I'm not saying he lacks knowledge of Dragon Ball. This is a huge misconception for Dragon Ball fans everywhere. I'm just clearing it up. Like he said, you must lowball the side you're with and highball the side you're against. So let's say Beerus still used 1% on Goku. But let's say Goku was even weaker. Let's say half of what he was before. So let's say he's 1/4 of Beerus' strength. Beerus at 1% would be 4 times stronger than the Goku I'm saying here. Let's put Goku at 0.25. And as I said before, I'm trying to hammer this point in. You don't even need to be 2 times stronger than the character to completely defeat them, annihilate them, like what Beerus did to Goku. Well, the example I mean is what Cell did to Gohan. Gohan did to Cell, I'm sorry. Gohan, as a Super Saiyan 1, was weaker than suppressed Cell. As a Super Saiyan 2, he was stronger than full power Cell. Super Saiyan 2 is 2 times Super Saiyan 1. So Gohan was less than 2 times stronger than Cell and completely thrashed and trashed him. Now, this Beerus is this hypothetical Goku is 4 times weaker than Beerus. Alright, 0.25 times 50 be 12.5 times 2 would be 25 times 4. So Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, if his base was 1/4 of Beerus' 1% power, it means 0.25 of Beerus' strength. As a Super Saiyan 3, he would be 100% Beerus, equal to Beerus. As a Super Saiyan 4, he would be 10 times Beerus' strength. But let's lowball again to the extreme now. Let's say that GT Goku in his base, or Super Saiyan 3 Super Goku, is 16 times weaker than 1% Beerus. Yes, 1 divided by 16 is 0.0625. Now, I just hammered in home the point about being 2 times stronger than the person. I don't mean to beat a dead horse now. I'm just saying this is now 16 times difference. I'm saying now base GT Goku is 16 times weaker than Beerus at 1%. Not 16 times weaker than Beerus. 16 times weaker than Beerus at 1%. Now 0.0625 times 50. So GT Goku as a Super Saiyan 1 would be 3.125 Beerus. 3.125% of Beerus. Pitiful. 2 times that. 6.25 Beerus. Still really pathetic. Super Saiyan 2 is only 6%. That's under what Beerus had to use for Vegeta. Now, Super Saiyan 3 is times 4. 4 times that is 25. So, Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku is only 25% of Beerus. But Super Saiyan 4 is at least a 10 times multiplier. And that's 250%. Or 2.5 times Beerus. Which is more than enough, as I hammered in home with the two times stronger point. It's more than enough to stomp Beerus. Now, this is going to a slight. That was the Dragon Ball Super versus Dragon Ball GT portion, and this is Baby Saga Goku, people. This is not even Goku during the Super 17 arc that got 8 times stronger, and this is not even the Goku from the Shadow Dragons arc that got the power boost from the other Saiyans that went beyond his limits. It's not even that Goku. This is Baby Saga Goku, people. I'll be doing a part 2 of this video, specifically focusing on GT's power scaling, because I actually found out some new revelations about GT's power scaling. It's actually a lot higher than we think it was. Right now I'm using the lowball general fan accepted scalings, but I have I have found out scalings from GT that changes the whole power scale of GT, and it's all from one official statement from the GT Perfect files. Now, for those of you that seen my GT How Strong is Gohan video, you know what I'm talking about. But I'll get to how it affects the power scaling of GT as a whole in another video. It might be a part 2 to this, but right now this is my response to SaiyanLegend. And again, I'm saying that by no means am I downplaying him, insulting him, trying to make him lose credibility or nothing like that. I encourage you guys to go check out his content. He does great Dragon Ball power level videos. He has videos, what if battles, sprite fights, content pertaining to Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Heroes, a whole bunch of stuff. He's a great YouTuber. Just we don't share the same opinion on things. I think he's misinformed. I'm trying to clear this up. And I like spreading knowledge in the Dragon Ball community. I like spreading knowledge. I like letting people know things. Clearing up misconceptions. That's what I like to do. Just keep people informed. Alright guys, this video is getting long. It's longer than I thought it was. Be sure to stay tuned for that part 2 to check out how GT's power scaling completely changes based on one statement from the GT Perfect files. How GT is a lot stronger than you thought it was. And this is your boy Joe Smooth out. Stay smooth. Peace. I'm going to sleep. It is 2 a.m. Good night, guys. Peace.